Good afternoon, everybody, anybody. Just thought I'd say hi. I'm just waiting to pick up my boy from school. Not working today, which is nice. Just been chilling with the wife and the baby and my girl, who I picked up at lunchtime. So now, just hanging outside the school gates. Thought I'd do a quick TikTok live. So what's been up? So Monday I went for that job interview and didn't have any luck. Number of factors going on there, but definitely one is my size. As soon as they see me, it's like, oh look, it's a fat bloke, and they're all very pleasant and it's all very subliminal. No one's going to say, oh look, fatty, get lost, mate. But you just know it's going on in the back of the head and all that. It's just one of those parts of life, and by being on a late weight loss journey, I'm doing something about it, but I shouldn't have to. I mean, it shouldn't make a difference. I'm in good health. I don't have any underlying health conditions. My immune system's strong. I haven't had any serious illnesses particularly. And yet, because I'm a fat bloke, I know they don't want to give me a job. So, hey. But, once I get under 20 stone, once I'm like under 300 pounds, still be a big bloke, but it won't be... It won't be so dramatic, so I think I'll have more chance of getting a job. Just had a phone interview, a Zoom interview like this, just at the top of my head, so obviously a big fella, but don't see all of me, and that was brilliant. And straight away the fella said, right, he talked to my colleague, moved through to the next round of the interview process. And that's what always happens. When I do a Zoom interview, I nail it, and I say the same stuff. It's not any different, it's because I'm a fat guy. Now, it's not the worst in the world because as you may have seen from my videos, I'm married to an African woman and she has my surname, and she also uses her maiden name sometimes. And if she's to apply for a job, if she uses her married name and uses her anglicised surname, she's no worries getting a job interview. But if she uses her African name, which is a Zambian name, and Zambians watching, it's a Tonga name, then she never gets an interview. Of course not. Who's going to interview the African lady? So that doesn't happen. But yeah, using my surname, no worries at all. Then interestingly, if my wife goes to an interview and she walks into the interview panel as a black woman, then faces drop even more than when a fat bloke walks in for an interview. So as I've said before in these live videos, that I know any discrimination I face is a drop in the ocean compared to some of the level of discriminations which other people face, people of colour, people with disabilities, and women. Blimey, like half of the world's population face discrimination. I'm a white male. So here I am whinging about not getting a job because I'm fatty. But yeah, in all the rest of the angles, I tick all the boxes, and so I benefit. Of course, I've got my white privilege, which to a large extent outweighs the factors of being overweight. So just thought I'd throw it out there, though, that I definitely feel that one of the main reasons why I didn't get the job and didn't go any further was associated with my weight, and I think that there's other people who can empathise with that. I'm sure some people watching this video will be well aware of how difficult it is for us, people who suffer from binge eating disorders or are morbidly obese for one reason or another, that it's more difficult for us to get jobs. Plus, I'm over 50. That doesn't help, does it? Anyway, so that's where I'm at now. So I'm all right, though. I'll get back into what I do professionally, which is I work in education. I've been head of a few secondary schools internationally, and I'll get back into that, if not for January, then for next August. In the meantime, I'm enjoying life. It's great to be back with the family after 16 months of separation because of COVID, and I was in China and then Morocco, and I couldn't see them. Because if I left either of those countries, I couldn't get back and they couldn't get visas to join me. So now, can't complain. I'm back with my family. I'm in a happy place. And that's why the weight loss journey is succeeding, because I'm in a happy place. Now I need to make sure I carry this mindset onward. So if setbacks do occur again, if I face challenges, I carry the mindset forward. I keep the happy place. Can't say I watched that much of I'm a Celebrity in the UK. All right, well, maybe I did when I was living in Morocco. But, you know, what Jordan talked about in his happy place, I think it was Turf Moor in his case, having somewhere to visualise where you are in a good place. It really helps when you're trying to make lifestyle changes. Thank you for the wishes from Ireland. I'm actually half Irish myself. My mum's from County Mayo, the perennial losers of All Ireland finals. So we suffer that grief every September, or if it's delayed, we still lose. It doesn't matter, does it? So anyway, yeah, thank you for your wishes. Can't wait to get back to Ireland sometime whenever I'm able to travel. It's always a bit more complicated though. My wife being Zambian, she's always got to get a visa wherever we go. It's about 60 something countries you can go visa free. Most of them being in Africa, but there are a few countries in Asia, but in Europe it's quite complicated. Of course, she's able to be in the United Kingdom, so she could sneak into the north of Ireland and trek down, but you know, that can open up a whole can of worms. So if Pretty Patel's watching, we're not going to do that. All right, okay, we stick to the terms of the visa. So any immigration officers, anyone like that, we're very good. We don't cheat. Okay. So yeah, I'm in a good place. I'm in my happy place. I'm in the zone. I'm with my family, working in a call center just now, which is a bit of a change for me, but yeah, it is what it is. The worst thing about it is just sat in the same chair for 9.5 hours during a shift and not really able to move around much. Because when I'm working in my usual job, you know, if I'm teaching or if I'm working in a school generally, I'm always on the move. I'm never sat down, so it keeps me lively. At the call centre, it's all right. I'm working with good people. It's interesting just to meet people who I wouldn't normally meet because I'd be working in a different sector. So, and to be back in the part of the country where I grew up, where I went to school, to be able to spend some time with my parents who are quite elderly, both in their late 70s. So there's a lot of good things about being here right now. And again, they help carry over and help me to stay strong and help me to continue with the weight loss journey. Whatever happens in 2020, whatever the 2021, geez, and it was 2022, but I mean, I'm on the road now. So 2021, 2022 is when I'm going to do it. And that's when I'm going to drop down to my ideal weight, which I haven't really decided yet. See how I look and see how I don't look at myself, but see when my wife is happy enough. So yeah, it's a good year. I'm in a good place. So whatever the challenges, whatever the ups and downs, life is good. I've got a lot to be thankful for. You know, I'm in good health. Kids are in good health. Yeah, all's good. Just got to keep on with this diet so that, as I've said many times, I can extend my lifespan, spend more time with my children, hopefully see them grow up, help them see them get to college and maybe get married, and the rest of it means I've got to live into my 70s, and I'm 51. My parents are both in their late 70s, so which is good because, I mean, genetically, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to live a long, healthy life. It's the factor that I'm grossly overweight is what's going to shorten my lifespan. But I am doing something about it, you know. I'm overcoming. I'm really trying to get the mind right. I don't know if everyone realizes it's in here, you know. The little fat person inside me is telling me, but that's in here. He doesn't live in my belly. He lives in my mind, telling me you need to eat more, or you need to have an alcoholic beverage or something like that. No, get the mind right. The rest will follow. You know, I've said in one of my videos that all fat people know what to do to lose weight. We're experts on it. We know what the right things to eat are. We know how far we've got to run. We just don't do it. It's getting the mindset right. And anyone on TikTok who's in a similar position to me and sharing the journey, whether retrospectively or in real time, will say the same thing. It's all about getting the mindset right. And when you do it and you follow the simple rules of not overindulging, drinking lots of water, maintaining a calorie deficit and all that sort of stuff. The weight comes off. Keeping it off will be another challenge, but it does come off. Right, as I said, I'm going to have to wrap this up. I can see the old school mums are there. I'm one of the few dads picking up the kids. So the little fella's going to be knocking off now. He's only 5, so I can't keep him waiting, you know. Yeah, that's right, he's 5, and I've got a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. Yep. Yes, I should be looking after grandchildren. Yeah, I'm an old daddy, but I love it. Can't get enough of it. Anyway, that's me. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. You want to leave some comments, leave some comments. You know, if you're watching and you're not following me, follow me. Hey, I'm getting good at this and all the follow me stuff. Yeah, I watch a few YouTube videos as well. Am I allowed to say YouTube on TikTok? I don't know. Anyway, follow me if you want, and I'll do some lives. Maybe I'll even start posting when I'm going to do them. That'd be efficient, wouldn't it? But I tend to just do them randomly on breaks at work or waiting for the kids at school. So anyway, checking out, going to pick up a lad. All right, see you guys. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.